The H1B Guy here, and today, the H1B Guy news for the week ending June 18th, 2021. Today I'll cover H1B lottery data provided for fiscal year 2021 and 2022, and Biden administration postpones H1B reform. But before we get started, I'd like to ask you, if you haven't already, to please subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube and like this video so that I can continue to produce more content like this for you. I also wanted to mention the H1B Guy offers a variety of consulting services. I help businesses and individuals solve complex work authorization issues in the recruitment process while bringing awareness to employment-based immigration benefits. If I can help you, please reach out. I'd love to hear how. Today's news is brought to you by RecruiterNetworks.com, the smart solution for digital perm ads and local job board postings since 2001, and also by Path to Canada. Path to Canada provides an ideal plan B for high-skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain. If you're facing an H-1B denial or OPT expiration, don't get caught off guard. Make sure you have a plan B, and Path to Canada is your answer. Well, I think the biggest news of the week was the release of the July 2021 visa bulletin that came out late Wednesday afternoon on June 16th. I covered the results in the H1B Guy grades, July 2021 visa bulletin predictions versus the actual bulletin released. Please check out that video if you haven't already. Now, the news. June 17th, 2021, in a blog post by Joshua H. Rolfe for Green and Spiegel titled USCIS Releases Figures for Fiscal Year 2021 and 2022 H1B Cap Selections. Quote, for fiscal year 2021, of the 274,237 H1B registrations received within the prescribed filing period, USCIS initially selected 106,100 registrations to fill the 85,000 H-1B visa quota, making the initial acceptance rate approximately 39%. Due to COVID-19 induced economic downturn and resulting low filing volume of initially selected registrations, USCIS conducted a second randomized selection in August of 2020, wherein it chose an additional 18,315 registrations. Note, USCIS did not confirm how many H-1B visas the extra 18,315 registrations were meant to fill, just that that was the additional amount selected. In total, USCIS selected 124,415 selected registrations, meaning the overall selection rate for fiscal year 2021 was approximately 44%. For fiscal year 2022, this past March, USCIS received 308,613 H-1B registrations from more than 37,000 different prospective employers. Of the 308,613 registrations submitted, nearly half were prospective employees with U.S. master's degrees or higher. To fill the 85,000 spots, USCIS selected 87,500 registrations, making this year's selection rate approximately 28%. At this point, USCIS cannot determine how many more registrations, if any, will be selected to fill the H-1B quota. However, we should expect updates in the coming months as H-1B petitions arrive at USCIS service centers by the end of June. It has been long held as a fact that USCIS would select more H-1B petitions than the 85,000 new H-1Bs available to account for the multitude of reasons a selected case may not lead to an approved H-1B visa petition. With this announcement, USCIS has made us privy to just how many extra cases they have selected over the past 2 years, and the number of extra cases selected may vary from year to year. I'll tell you that these numbers are really just eye-opening to the value of each new H-1B visa that will be approved this year. Over 37,000 employers submitted new H-1B petitions for the fiscal year 2022 HCap. The fact that over 150,000 requests for the U.S. advanced degree category were received almost sounds made up. So why are U.S. employers willing to bet on 28% odds? Well, it really comes down to they have a job vacancy that would go unfilled otherwise. While USCIS did not comment on the possibility of a second lottery, it appears more and more likely that that will be the case. I've estimated that somewhere between 2,000 to 5,000 visas could potentially be available in the second lottery. However, after reading this data, I'm really going to just change my opinion and say that I do in fact believe there is going to be a second lottery, with the possibility of seeing somewhere in the range of 10,000 H1B visas reissued. June 18th, 2021. In an article written by Jessica Lang for the National Law Review titled "Delays to H1B Changes, Administration Advises." Quote, citing the need to adequately assess their potential impact, the Biden administration seeks to delay or reverse in some cases the triumvirate of the rules issued by the previous administration aimed to dramatically change the H1B process. These included a rule substantially raising prevailing wages, a rule changing the definition of the specialty occupation and the employer-employee relationship, and a rule that would lead to the selection of H1B cap cases on the basis of wage level, with the highest wage levels prioritized. The effective date of the prevailing wage rule has been postponed until the end of 2022. While the Department of Homeland Security conducts a careful review, the rule revising definitions was withdrawn by the Biden administration. The third rule, the modification of registration requirements for petitioners seeking to file cap-subject H-1B petitions, the modification rule, has been postponed until December 31st, 2021 to allow more time to understand and implement it properly. However, the possibility remains that the rule could go into effect for the fiscal year 2023 H-1B cap lottery. In an effort to further delay or withdraw the rule altogether, USCIS businesses spanning a variety of industries have banded together and brought suit in federal court in Humane Society of New York versus Mayorkas. The Humane Society plaintiffs include nonprofits, startups, healthcare concerns, and small businesses. They believe they would be unable to supply needed public services if the rule is implemented in light of their inability to offer salaries above the level 1 prevailing wage for necessary entry-level positions. The plaintiffs believe that the rule unlawfully equates the salary with value and, in violation of the statute, makes the H-1B cap program dependent on just one factor: salary. Well, it really is all about the money. And most of the restrictive Trump administration final rules targeting high-skilled immigrants, specifically H-1B visas, have been delayed or just completely rescinded. The wage rule aimed at redefining a specialty occupation, increasing wage levels, and adding additional responsibilities to the in-client work sites is all but a thing of the past. However, the H-1B lottery wage selection rule is still under review until the end of 2021. I still believe we're going to see some kind of hybrid and allocate percentages to each wage level, with the highest paid in each wage level being selected. One thing is certain: the electronic filing process for the annual H-1B lottery is now the new norm and is here to stay. For the full post on the H1B Guy news for the week ending June 18th, 2021, please check out the H1BGuy.com. And a reminder that today's news was brought to you by RecruiterNetworks.com, the smart solution for digital perm ads since 2001. This national job board network provides recruitment websites in 1,024 major U.S. metro areas. Each local job board is its own portal and is a low-cost resource for immigration recruitment ads for all industries and professions, with a flat price of $225 per ad regardless of which city you choose. RecruiterNetworks.com has been the #1 place for immigration attorneys, immigration ad agencies, and employers to meet the DOL requirements for the digital portion of the perm advertisement rules. RecruiterNetworks.com. Tell them the H1B Guy sent you. And the news is also brought to you by Path to Canada. Path to Canada provides an ideal plan B for high-skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain. If you're facing an H-1B denial or OPT expiration, don't get caught off guard. Make sure you have a plan B, and Path to Canada is your answer. They will help you navigate the process. If you're interested in finding out more, please be sure to click the link in the video description below. Just wanted to ask you again to like this video, Subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube and click the bell for notifications so that you're notified anytime we go live or post new content here to this channel. If you've made it this far, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I really appreciate your support. The H1B Guy, your global source for all things H1B.